Loyalty, 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 loyalty. You already know. Juanita Mecca Audio, like and subscribe. Unique Mecca Audio, like and subscribe. Don't just watch the video. Please, like the video, subscribe to the video, comment to me. Big up to my peoples that stay rocking with me. Regardless, I ain't giving up. I'm still here, 10 toes down. Look, I want to jump right in this because you know how I'm always talking about loyalty and love. I got a question for you, though. Now, do you think being long distance from somebody will cause you to cheat, or you think you're going to cheat just to cheat because you're a cheater? Let me know in the comments what you think. Drop a purple heart, drop a hat. Let me know how you feeling this content. Answer the question. Get at me. First, we're going to get into this intro, then we're going to get right to it because I need to do this little loyalty test because, as I say, loyalty is everything. All right, y'all. We back. Look, like, subscribe, hit that bell. Juanita Mecca Audio. Like, subscribe, hit that bell. Unique Mecca Audio. You already know. Look, I want to jump right up in this because this, as I said, it really hits me because I want to really touch base on loyalty, love, and respect in this video because I want to know, do you guys think they all play hand in hand? You think if you love somebody, you'll be loyal to somebody and you'll respect them? Or do you think that they're all separate traits being held within someone? Let me know. Hit me in the comments. Drop that purple heart for me. Stop playing with. Stop playing. Let's go.
Here we go. All right, bet. I'm going to let y'all in, fool.
And with
Now,
that, Giselle's loyalty test
right
had
now
officially begun.
Oh boy, he wants to test his girl because his girl moved away, not too far, you know what I mean, but she moved away far enough where he ain't feeling that connection and he feeling like she doing her little thing on the side. I don't know. You let me know as we watch this video because I'm watching it with you. We both tuned in together. Let's ride together. You already, let's go. But you let me know how she moving. If you think the way she moving is cheating or she being faithful, let me know. Because like I said, we're going to talk about it. Respect.
Oh, there they are. My boy. What's up, man? Good to see you, nigga. It's been a minute, man. You good?
My girl right here, Giselle.
How you doing? Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you,
Hey,
man. Welcome to the crib, man. You see your boy done switched it up a little bit.
First of all, her booty bigger than a little bit. Let me just say. Booty bigger than a little bit. So, you know, she getting eyes that may not be the right eyes, but she getting eyes all day on that thing.
Real spacious.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was time for an upgrade.
So far, it looks good. She doesn't look like she's suspecting a thing.
Joy successfully brings Giselle over and pretends to start catching up with Daylon. He tells Giselle that supposedly they played football together and go way back. So far back that Daylon's gonna let him throw a party at his house.
I know you said something about throwing a party.
Yeah, so my mom's having like a big 60th bash.
Okay. Let me show you the backyard real quick.
Okay, I don't think she's suspecting anything. I think we're good.
She said, get off me already? How do you entail that? Because I see that as a tether of a red flag. Because now, you see this house that we're in? You see my man's is about to let me throw it in here, so you thinking he got a little more than $1. So you want to see if you could get him to holler? You know I like to rhyme sometimes. Stop playing with me. I don't know. You know I like to rhyme sometimes. But for real, how's she going to tell him get off me and he's just trying to hold the waist a little bit? What you trying to do? Trying to like show the dude that you and your mans ain't really as close as you and your mans is appearing to be? Let me know in the comments what you think about that, because I think that was just a little bit funny.
I think we're honestly solid.
There were actually two reasons how Dre was able to get his girlfriends here. Number one was, of course, the music thing. Supposedly, Daylon had a friend that could potentially help Giselle out with her music. And since they were already going to be at Daylon's house, the second reason was for Dre to talk to Daylon about supposedly throwing a party in his backyard.
And this can be where your people, you know, chill, have fun at, and then you can put the tables over there. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, because you already got the lights over it. It'll add like this little kind of glowing effect to it. And like you said, facts. Facts.
Now, this whole second party reason didn't really matter. It was just a red herring to get Giselle's guard down. You see, we didn't want her feeling like they only came here because of her, or worse, like none of this was real or too good to be true.
Damn, it's looking good so far. Everything is honestly going as planned so far. It's looking really good.
So at best, we were hoping this whole party segment made Giselle a little comfortable and unsuspecting. Hopefully by this point, she had bought into our story and our scenario.
Facts.
We're locking the nigga in, man. You feel me?
It's been a minute though, man. Everything been straight?
Hell yeah, man. I've been getting it in. I've been doing this electrician. You know, I've been doing installations and like cameras and security systems in houses. So
How you like it?
be ready to upgrade, let me know. It's good. It's good money.
Nice.
Consistent. You feel me?
Nice.
We getting flocked so much that we need some help.
Nah, yeah, facts.
You know, the LA.
Yeah, it get tricky. I had just recently got into music, bro. And I decided to install a home studio. So I was like, you know what, why not go ahead and install one? I got my producer then pulled up like that.
Number one, he installed a home studio. His producers pulled up. You think she's gonna catch? You think she's gonna try to get that? I don't know. Is she money hungry?
How long you been having it?
The studio? I started making music because I do R&B and rap. I started doing that, maybe a year and a half ago? So I'm still new to it. I'm still trying to learn the ropes of it, still making music like that. Yo, Joe.
Yes, sir.
Getting her feet wet.
Okay, bet, say that. Let me introduce
We ain't
you.
been having no time.
Say that. Let me introduce you to my producer then. Oh, matter of fact, do y'all want some water or juice?
How long she gonna have her hands on her hips? Because to me, as a female, when I got my hands on my hips, I'm trying to make sure you looking down in this area where my hands is at. You understand me? Because she ain't got it in the way where her hands is to the front. You know what I mean? Where she like, nigga, what happened? She ain't like that. She on it to like the back of her butt, the nape of her back. Like, yeah, Papa, you see me? You see me? You understand? She's trying to throw it out a little bit. I don't know if anybody's noticing and peeping the movement. But I read and I read very well, people. I'm just saying.
Or anything, or I got Celsius energy drink. I bet. I got you.
Daylon smoothly takes things into the next step of our plan, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, as of this point, Giselle hasn't really done much talking. More than anything, the guys have just been trying to sell the scenario. Hopefully that changes though, and they can get her to open up a bit.
She might pass, okay.
But with that, Daylon takes the couple downstairs to meet Joseph.
Introduce you to my peoples.
How y'all doing?
This is my producer, Joe.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yep, and that's his lady.
Pleasure to meet you.
Hi. You heard what
Yeah,
she
man,
said
y'all
that?
can take a seat.
Stop
Y'all can
it.
chill out, man. This is my
Yeah, sit
producer.
down, pull up.
We was down here working and just recording, trying to figure out a beat for my next song.
Damn, they got the background music in there. Sounds good, but I hope it's not copyrighted. Damn.
Nah, facts.
You gotta have it.
Now you said
For sure.
she makes music.
She doing me. She rapping and
Okay.
trying to get
Okay.
her turned up a little bit.
Let me text Daylon right now just in case you turn down the music a little bit.
I didn't want to do this because I feel like it was going to take away from the studio feel, but at the same time, we gotta hear. If copyrighted music is playing in the background, this whole thing's going to be muted.
How long you been doing it?
About 2 years now.
Okay, how you like it?
It's cool. Not really, you know.
She's still
I'm trying to
getting her.
pursue
What kind of music do you do?
rap.
Rap, so you rap, you straight rap genre.
Yeah.
So you want to be yeah. So what's your flow? What's you looking like?
So I'm like a little bit, a lot of mixed a little bit.
Oh yeah, you like to talk your
Yeah, a little bit.
you like to talk your
A little bit.
Where the background of the music start from? Like, what made
I want to hear her talk her thing. I want to hear it. You think she really got the flow? She talk about a little bit like Lotto. Now, I mess with Lotto. I mess with Lotto. I actually followed her when she was on the rap game at first. Now, let me just say this, though. Oh, girl, she's being fine. As they said, she's not speaking much. She's being quiet. She's doing as a girlfriend should do. But I still want you to remember them hands that was on that hip, that was on the nape of that back, with the fingertips pointed down to her ass. Pay attention. Just keep that in the visual, because it's not over.
you want to get into it?
With everything going smooth, all we had to do now is give these guys enough time to break the ice.
We do. We be outside. We be
Right.
outside.
And I feel like
you know
that's
what I'm
important to network. Do you go out a lot? Since I know you do music and you say you do music videos.
Yeah.
That's
What's
the
some of
most
your-
important thing.
Right.
Being outside is half the legwork.
Being outside is half the legwork. That's crazy.
You ever been to Poppy's or Nightingale or any of them before? You with it?
You go to Poppies, yeah. You go to Poppies. Dream, you know,
Sunset
Dream.
Boulevard.
She's
Highlight
flirting just a
Yeah.
little bit.
Getting her feet wet.
Uh-oh.
That's wild. I
See, her
what they're
man's is
doing
being
now. I
real
see what they-
quiet because he wants her to catch. With everything they throwing, he wants her to catch. He being real quiet, listening. The same way she was observing, trying to see how much she could get out and when she start to get it out. Pay attention.
Do it.
How you like the
I used to
entertainment
move
world
like
so far?
that.
Like music and
It's good. I let you know, express yourself. It's
okay.
nice.
What about like aside from the entertainment, do you do social media? Because you're in
Not
entertainment.
really. Not really. I'm trying to do all that. So
I was gonna say, because you got to get some
start doing
branding
more
behind you
social
for
media,
sure.
Going out, networking. Stuff like that.
That's good. That's good. They gotta get her to open up. They gotta get her involved in the convo. Hell yeah.
We were gonna give this another 10 minutes. Things were going good, but I wasn't quite sure we were there yet.
That's why the girls that, you know, the girls that are making it in the industry, like you said, Cardi B, Sexy Red, Mega Stallion, they are unapologetically themselves.
Yeah, themselves.
Shorty made a song called WAP.
Hello.
Out of here.
She said hello.
Do you do your own nails or you go like?
Yeah, I do my own nails.
How long you been a nail tech?
For a while. I'll say about like 5 years.
You like it? Like
Oh,
that's, the,
word.
that's the passion
It
or?
gives me money, so yeah, I got a lot of clients.
Okay.
She said it gives me money.
Give me money, okay.
Pays the bills, but yeah.
With Giselle clearly a lot more comfortable, it was now finally time to get Dre
She's letting it know she pays her own bills. Her so-called boyfriend, her boy, he's not paying her bills. Understand? You see what she's releasing and what she's letting be known?
out of there.
My little brother gets manicured. He put shellac on it. He 10 months younger than me.
Yo, can you help me out with something, bro? I got a quick favor to ask you, bro.
About
I got a quick
time.
favor to ask you, bro.
I gave Dre a call pretending I was a friend, and he quickly stepped outside without giving Giselle enough time to come with him or even ask where he was going.
Yeah, I feel like it's a certain look and aesthetic you gotta have with it. Like you can't be too.
How's it been going so far?
Good, smooth transitions. She's loosening it up. She's
Okay.
more comfortable, most important.
How was she on the way here? Did she question anything or was
No, she was smooth. She was just, like I said, she liked to be passenger princess, so she was just riding.
We now just had to make Giselle believe that Dre was exiting the home for at least 20 minutes.
She's answering.
Hey, babe, I have to step out real quick. I'm gonna run a quick errand down the street to help my boy with his car real quick. I forgot to tell you. I didn't want to just run back down there. I seen you do your introduction.
Why you just leave me here?
I was just moving fast. That's my fault. I seen you do your with the producer and trying to get your network up, so I was just moving fast. I'll be back in like 20 minutes. They good people though. It's all good.
Yeah, you just left me here though. Like, you could have.
Yeah, you right, but
Okay.
all right.
Okay, bye.
Is that her, man?
A little stern, but I don't know if it was.
Now that's an accurate response. I feel like if my dude done left me in the midst of some men I don't even know, I'm responding like that too. I probably would have been a little more, but she probably a little comfortable right now, so that's all right. That's still type an accurate response. So we ain't gonna fault her for that. You let me know in the comments. What do you think? You think she should have got up, left, tried to find her mans, or stay seated as she did? Let me know.
Mad.
Okay.
Little bothered.
Okay.
You just left me here, but
You guys usually gotta talk to each other like.
she always got something to say. She one of them mouthy ones.
I was really concerned that Giselle being mad
That's what
might
they
actually
like.
throw off this test. Maybe it's gonna cause her to say or do things out of spite, or maybe it's gonna lead to her not wanting to give our decoy any attention. Hopefully I was overthinking things.
Atlanta is huge on the. Georgia's huge for it.
Atlanta,
Oh, Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Yeah.
Atlanta's big on the
Never
music
been?
right now.
No.
Miami.
You never been to Atlanta?
Nope.
Go ahead and shoot her a text. Like, GPS is 15 there, 15 back. I'll be back in 30.
Atlanta's cool as hell because Atlanta has its places. You know, Atlanta, you can be bougie.
She's looking at it. Damn, is she mad? I can't tell. Is that her, man? What'd she say?
I guess.
Dang.
We gotta get you
I'm
up.
really like scared though of like planes and stuff like that.
Planes actually have the safest travel rate out of all mode of transportation.
It was now time to set up the ISO for our decoy, and this time we didn't know who it was gonna be. We actually let these two guys decide who would be the one bowing out.
Let me go check on. See what. Yeah.
Okay, bet.
Oh, no, wait, what? Daylon is leaving?
Daylon bowing out honestly caught me off guard. Having more experience, I was honestly expecting him to be the one to stay, but I
I didn't think that either. But let me say this. After she responded to her mans and I guess, you see how she slid that phone down and was still engaging in the conversation? She's not bothered. She's not upset. She's content. Pay attention. I'm telling you, I used to move alone too. I could recognize.
I guess he was just sensing more chemistry between Joseph and Giselle? Or maybe it was the fact that we made him Dre's friend and Joseph completely unassociated.
I could have cooked up, bro.
I was kind of worried about y'all.
Bro, she was feeling the vibe, bro. I couldn't.
Honestly, I trust Elon's judgment. I'm sure this man would have cooked up like crazy, but he bet out for a reason. We're moving forward with Joseph as our decoy. Now, our goal isn't to have Giselle fail. We're just trying to give Dre a solid test. Dre's got to leave here today knowing that his girl is either 100% solid or 100% a cheater.
Now, y'all let me know real fast in these comments. What would you do if your man's left you? All right, for real. If he just left you he said, all right, boom, I gotta go here real fast. I'll be back. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. I forgot to tell you. Would you get up and leave or would you stay? She seemed comfortable. Now, also, let's remember, she is trying to get her little feet wet in the social media. She's trying to get her feet wet in the music game. So she could just really be trying to market herself and be friendly so she could, get to learn some things. She don't know nothing about Atlanta. She's trying to get there. We gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. She didn't mess up just yet. So let's see. She ain't do nothing.
No.
I'm trying to learn how to sing, but it ain't.
Yeah.
The voice ain't hit it though.
I got a little vocals.
So
We
she
can
was
maybe
lied
teach
on.
you a
Now
little
she a
something.
singer.
Yeah.
Girl, we Whitney or we lied out?
Seeing right now.
So you more of an aggressive.
Little hood.
Yeah, a little hood, a little bit. No, that's okay. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Yeah, don't be shy. You got the body. You got the body, you got the look,
What'd
you
I
got
say?
everything you're supposed to have.
Thank you.
Despite already having the ISO, we didn't want Joseph to make a move on Giselle without her seeing a little bit of his money.
Not that much. That much?
Studio session expensive as
10,000?
Don't leave the whole roll in there, though.
I'm not leaving. I'm about to pay him and take the rest of my bread back.
I work with a lot of
that's
people out
right.
here. Like you say, you see King Lines, this his little studio.
And how long you been doing it for?
I want to say 5 to 8 years. About 5 to 8 years. I started young.
It took time to come.
It took time
She's
to get to where I
impressed.
was at. It took time to get there, but now we there, and
You know what I almost forgot, fool? What happened? I almost forgot to pay you, bro.
my boy.
DeLon goes in to pay for a
Straight
studio
cash,
session.
too.
We didn't
How
want to
do you think
overdo
she
it, but at
looking?
the same time, we did want to give her some sort of visual that our decoy made money. Like we weren't using a fancy house, a fancy car, or watches this time. Technically, this wasn't even the decoy's house.
And we perform there. Like I said, we perform at these clubs. Yeah, we perform at these. Yeah, we get booked. We perform at these clubs. We do all that. Like I said, we have a set.
Appreciate you. Put that in a safe space.
I got you.
I gotta go upstairs and handle a phone call.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Pleasure meeting you.
We right here.
So, oh, you giving hugs? Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
I'll be back in a little bit. I gotta go handle some business on this phone call.
Damn, she gave a hug out.
Early in the game still. We still early in the game.
Yeah, it's so
I got a little faith in her. We early in the game.
Yeah.
She a little talkative, but I live with that.
So what are you doing outside of
A
that?
lot of talking.
What do you do outside of that? You're very pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Of
You
course.
look nice yourself.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. What do you do? What do you do to have fun?
Now, you think she was right for telling him that he looks nice himself? Me personally, my man better not be telling no other female she look good, especially if he ain't even tell me that day. You understand me? Don't be telling nobody they look good. Somebody say you look good, okay, thank you. Don't act, don't engage, don't feed in. Move on. She fucked up right there to me. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. She done fucked up. I'm just saying. I don't
Fun.
agree.
What do you do to have fun?
I do a lot. A couple things.
What is that? Go ahead.
I like to go out to eat.
Okay.
Hang
She
out with my
open.
friends.
Where you like to go out to eat at? You like? I like steakhouses.
I like. Have you been to Javier's?
Yeah. I hate Javier's though. I hate Javier's, bro. Like I love Javier's because
Really good.
it's great, but they give you 2 enchiladas for $70. No, they don't.
give you 3.
The price ain't the issue.
You see how she chose a spot that was moneyed up? That's letting him know, yeah, I see your bread and you gonna spend that thing on me. You said my body nice, okay, papi, let's go. That's exactly what she's basically laying out there. She's talking too much, and in that whole time, she did not say that she likes hanging out with her mans, reading a book with her man, smoking a blunt with her mans, holding hands with her mans, nothing about her man. She just said her friends and going out to eat at expensive spots. Who's paying for that? Are you going on dates with your boo-boo? What happened? I'm just saying. She's sliding. She messing up real hard right now. Cause I already see where this is going.
I just
Stop
want
me
to
if I'm
eat.
wrong.
Like, I want to eat. Like, like I do. Like I said, the food is very good. Javier is one of my favorite places to go to, and Boa, and Boa. It's a steakhouse. It's on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, maybe we can try that together.
Ooh.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe so. But nah, Javier is in though.
Ooh, she said maybe 2 times. I'm sorry. She done fucked up now. That's like the 3rd time. She's done. Open toe shoes, kick her to the curb. She ain't no good talk about maybe. How you even giving him that much? Girl, stop it. She wrong. And I'm not, look, loyalty, to me, loyalty is to love and respect me even when I'm not around. You understand? Big up me even when I'm not around. Show me you rocking with me and only me. I'm never one to tell somebody you can't talk to this one because I don't like that one, but I just know I'm not going to talk to you because your loyalty obviously is not just with me because you're moving with the ops. You understand what I'm saying? Loyalty over everything. You can't possibly say you love me and not be respectful towards me. Now, you can love somebody and not be loyal because I love you enough to, because you know what you do and how you make me feel. But I'm not going to be loyal because this is not really where I want to be at. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I still see a little something past this. And it's for friendships, relationships, whatever. Loyalty is imperative. Without loyalty is nothing. Nothing. You can love anybody, but could you be loyal to them? Could you be respectful? Because respect and loyalty kind of goes hand in hand to me because at the end of the day, you're not going to respect me. You're not being loyal to me. You're not being loyal to me. You're not giving me that respect that I need as the person that I am in your life. You can love anybody. Shit. I love hamburgers. I love steak too, man. That don't mean I'm going to be loyal and not eat no chicken. Like, for real. Get to me. Get to it. She wrong. She wrong. And if I'm wrong, you let me know.
I'm from Soul Food City, baby. They give you everything. They give you a whole like collard greens, yams. That's what I'm used to. What about yourself? What's your favorite food to eat?
I do like soul food.
Soul food. There you go. See, you talking my language. You talking my language. You talking my language.
Yeah.
You talking my language.
I see you're mixed. Are you mixed?
I am. I'm biracial.
What about you? I see you got some chocolate goddess in you. Like.
Joseph continues talking to Giselle. He does a really good job coming off relatable, you know, like a guy who started from the bottom and now he's there. After some time, he eventually revisits the whole taking Giselle out to eat conversation.
You ever been to Javier's in Santa Monica?
I've been to Javier's before. I don't know what location though.
They got a nice Javier's
She ain't
over there in
never
Santa
go.
Monica.
Stunting, looking up
We'll
prices
go.
now.
We'll have some dinner. We'll talk about your music.
Was that for business or personal though?
That's what we go.
First of all, it's not business because your mans ain't right there agreeing with you. She wrong, and it ain't got nothing to do with her living far. If you a cheater, you always gonna be a cheater. Meaning, if that's already in your eyes that you want to cheat in your heart, and your pee-pee, and your poom-poom, you're going to cheat. I ain't gotta be this close, I ain't gotta be this far. Because when I held somebody down when they was locked up, I was faithful. My mouth probably cheated to get, you know, I need to get, but the poom poom in. Let's pause. The mouth never cheated. Let's just say the words cheated. And we ain't gonna say my mouth been all over places now. We ain't doing that. Pause. But what I'm saying is, distance or not, if you really gonna be loyal and you really rocking with somebody, you're not going to cheat and you're gonna be respectful and you love them enough to do all that. Know it. She just
Don't see it.
Okay. What else do you do though? Like you just do?
I'm a producer. I do
Thirsty
music
though.
myself as well. So I'm a model.
Okay.
I try to at least.
Where you model at?
I do a lot of runway shows. I do a lot of print. Yeah, I do a lot of print. I appreciate it. So when we gonna go out?
When we gonna go out?
Yeah. How soon?
Ooh, it's too fast.
Ain't no fast. I'm straight to the point with it.
Me too.
We gonna get right busy. That's what I'm saying. So when you wanna go out, I ain't beating around the bush with you.
How about you give me a date that we can?
Okay.
Yeah.
What's today's date? Today the 23rd.
The 23rd.
23rd. Okay. And it's a Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, we ain't doing no guys.
Okay. Nah, we can't do it. We can't do it on the Sabbath. We can't do it on the Sabbath, guys.
Cause she knows she
But
cheating.
nah, we'll go out. We'll go out this Thursday or Friday. Can I get your number?
Right now?
Yeah. Well, not. You take my number down. And you text me.
Your phone on you?
No. That's why you gonna take my number down.
Yeah, you playing.
Nah, I ain't no playing. You gonna take my number down.
I'm telling you what's going through her mind right now. She's like, yo, I really want to slide and give old boy the thing, but is this a setup? Because he is moving a little too fast. Is this too good to be true? Because I want to try papi. That's what I'm thinking, how she's trying to get at this right now. I'm just saying, pay attention. I read people, and as I said, I read them well. She's trying to get the feel, talk about, oh, you playing. Oh, yeah, she flirting, all right. But she just want to make sure she don't get caught.
Hey, you gonna text me?
Okay.
That's how we gonna do
Open.
What's the number?
it. 213.
Oh, man. Again, the way she could be looking at it, though, is that she's networking.
Nah, he talking about taking her out.
I agree with Dre, but at the same time, right now she has a lot of wiggle room to say that she only got his number for networking purposes. Joseph's gotta really make her intentions clear. Otherwise, we might just have to take this into a day 2.
She's talking about.
If she tell me, it's cool. If she tell me she got the number, then that's good.
You're
did
built
that
very
before she took the
beautiful,
number.
sweetheart. That's all I can say. You know, you have a lot of curves in the right places. I'm gonna text you. We go out this Thursday or Friday.
You're built very beautiful. Crazy. I've never heard that.
We'll go get some dinner or something, get a couple of drinks. Maybe we go dance. Say you like to dance, so
She dancing.
I like to dance too. Are you a good dancer or are you just a dancer for practice?
I'm very great.
Are you? Okay. Give me a 360. Stand up.
You trying to see if she know how to shake that
There
thing.
you go.
Thing. Jiggle that thing right.
That's all right.
No
Is it
way.
stiff?
On demand 360.
Oh, you ain't that loose. She gonna do a 360 for a nigga.
This is honestly a red flag, at least to me it is. Some of you guys might
It's
still
been
see
a
it as
red
networking,
flag.
but
These
hell
dudes
no.
slow.
You want a
It's
couple
been red
dollars?
flag.
It's okay. Your boy not here, so we give you a couple dollars. It's just a little, you know. Don't act like we don't got no
Like a
money.
stripper,
Come on now.
and she
Come
took
on now.
that
It's
thing
300.
too.
You just gave her
Told you
money.
she's loose.
Bro.
Hell no.
realized that was prop money. That's crazy.
Bro.
That's crazy. She didn't
She
even look
put
at
that
it.
thing right in her
She just put
pocket.
that shit in
Oh,
her
no,
pocket.
Thank God Giselle pocketed that quick. If she had noticed it was prop money,
Lady
that would have been
Emily.
bad.
Like I said, I have a lot of music videos and stuff like that we do. You know,
Yeah,
me
who
and
knows
Lon,
what she-
we work together a lot.
Well, I
If
don't
that's
know.
something you might be interested in,
just
I
took
was
that
thinking
little
about you, you know, being in one of our videos. You definitely got it.
I don't do that type of dance.
What type of dancer do you do? What do you mean? You don't do that type of dancer?
What other type of dancing would there be?
I mean, I could think of a few things, but I don't want to, you know, assume.
Yo, you think she pocket that bread just so she could, my bad guys, you think she pocket that bread just like to take the money and say whatever, and she think she took his number just to take his number and not even to call him just to see what she could get from it? Let me know. You think she really on it and she really about that? Let me know what you think. I'm still trying to figure her out a little bit. I wish they would show me her face because I'd really be able to read her. I'm telling you.
A night.
Oh,
Yeah, like nightlife.
okay.
Wait, what kind of dance did you say?
She said the other dance.
Okay, pause and rewind. Hear this again.
What do you mean? You don't do that type of dancer?
What other type of dancing would there be?
I mean, I could think of a few things, but I don't want to, you know, assume.
Yeah. A night.
Oh,
Like nightlife.
okay.
This girl dances like an adult entertainer dancing. I'm not
didn't
trying to
see
knock
that
the hustle.
coming.
This was just completely new information. At least for us it was. Maybe Dre knew, but he didn't tell us.
She's
So
a
you girls
bird. No,
dance.
I'm not saying. I'm
You dance.
Forgive
Oh,
me.
so you know what you're doing. Okay. How long you been doing
I'm
that?
not a bird. I was joking. That's
Oh, yeah?
crazy. A man
He's
don't
shaking
even
ass
know.
for cash, bro.
She didn't say it.
Bro,
She didn't say
you don't
it.
have to say it, bro. Come on. In today's
Oh,
terminology,
he
bro,
hurt
that
and
means she's
embarrassed.
just, bro.
Maybe one day I'm gonna have to come check you out.
Oh, you should come to my club and see me.
I will. Where you work at? Okay.
Oh my
see me?
God. He didn't even
No.
know.
Bro, this is all dancers lingo, bro. She's just, bro.
No way.
If that's not lingo for, did you know she was a dancer at a club?
I don't know.
Hell no.
Oh my God, dude.
He didn't know. Dre
That's
didn't
messed up.
know.
Now that's no loyalty or respect right there. You wouldn't even tell the mans that you was shaking that thing for $1 or $2. Come on now, that's not right. That's not right. Like for real, I really truly feel like you don't have to tell everybody everything, but if you're in a relationship, you need to let me know what you're doing in that time and what's going on. You know what I mean? You always got to be honest and be truthful. Yo, hold on. My son, he just came out. He wants to say hi. Say hi. Hi. All right, this Prince Josiah. Yes, that my baby, my little triplet. You already know. He a little sleepy. He about to go lay back down real fast, and I'll be there in a second. Mama's probably getting loud because I want to make sure you hear me. Now, for real, like, you ain't going to tell somebody you dancing? That's wrong in so many ways, in so many aspects. And for real, do you think she's doing more than just dancing? I really want to know. Because how the hell did she get that past him and he didn't know? I don't understand. He had no inkling because he's sitting there looking real hurt and embarrassed right now. Real embarrassed. I want to see because I don't get it. All right, she's coming up. Still playing with that hair. Woo!
What you doing
Busted!
downstairs with this nigga talking about you dancing? How long you been
run
dancing?
Run up.
You been dancing about what?
What are you talking about?
What type of dance you been doing? You been this for niggas? I just heard the whole on camera on video. All this was on video. You was out there dancing for niggas, taking money from niggas. What the is you out here doing?
First of all, she got $300 in her pocket right now. If that man ain't ever put $300 in her pocket that quick, she ain't gonna try to hear nothing he talking. I'm just saying that honestly.
Talk about you. No, you.
You're gonna be mad at him.
I'm talking about you out here giving niggas dances and private dances.
Giving what?
You said you got the. You out here naked for strangers. You were getting money. You out here doing all this behind my back.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You a mother dancer. You talking about having a family and kids and shit. It's like I'm retarded. I'm gonna at you. You talking about you trying to be a couple and have a family and babies and you out here dancing. You out here.
Poppy ain't cuter than light skin, and I usually don't even like him light skin, but light skin look better than Poppy. You already know she just about that bread. Come on, yo. He all sweet talk about we talk about a family and kids. Like, oh, how you do that man like that?
I left you in here just to get you on some motivation to get on some music. You on some whole other.
How you leave me here?
I didn't leave you nowhere. You got tested and you failed, baby. You ain't make the cut. I ain't mad at him. I'm glad at him.
Don't get mad at me.
Yeah, I know what you about
you telling
now.
me for?
I know what you about now, though. I know what you really about. If that's what you into, that's what you should have told me that.
Yeah.
You should have told me that from the get-go. We could have been on something different. But if that's what
She
you looking
don't
for with
care.
me, it ain't gonna happen.
Okay.
You talking about babies and all I'm trying to do nails. You ain't worried about no nails. You out here shaking ass. And that's cool, though. But you don't gotta lie to me like that.
Well,
That's up. I ain't got never nothing. What you talking about?
How can I lie if you don't ask?
Well,
Why are you not yelling at him, though?
You just
She's trying to say she held it in by omission. Stop it. I can't stand when people say that. It's a
the truth of
lie.
your lifestyle. You living a whole different lifestyle. You're not like that.
Just so you know, the entire time he was like watching and listening in to like what you were telling him downstairs, so he knows.
I know what it is now. You could have told me from the get-go though. Why you couldn't me from the get-go? We could have been on the same page. I could have. I'm asking now. Are you?
Yeah, I am. So what?
Oh, all of a sudden you going. But why you telling me this now? Why you couldn't? You didn't even know this nigga.
So what?
You didn't even know this nigga. Yeah, I brought you here to hang out and chill.
I don't know.
To do some producing music. Talking about you want some music. You ain't. It's all good. You ain't really down for the team. You say some shit like that. Yes. Yes. You was a test and you failed. You gave a number. Talking about you gonna be with.
You'll be back.
I ain't gonna be back with. You let this nigga give you some money, you put it in your pocket. You didn't even see that was fake money. You that green.
It wasn't fake.
It was fake. It's prop money. All that prop. Everything on camera. You thought you was doing some green as
Is there a reason you didn't tell him that you were?
I don't have to.
So that's.
Did he tell me everything he do?
Hell yeah, I tell you everything, 100% about everything. You
Is your
on
boy?
some
I
other
mean,
shit.
you guys are dating. Like I'm pretty sure.
Nah,
You
I guess we not. I guess I must be in a trick to her.
Were you when you guys were together, or did you
Ding,
start
ding,
like when you
ding,
moved out to
ding. He
Apple
got
Valley?
it there.
I don't have to answer from you.
You gotta answer me. You wanna get back in my motherfucking car? You gonna answer me? Or you gonna find a way to get to Apple Valley?
I have my own car.
It ain't here.
I have my own
It ain't
car.
here. You gonna figure it
And I
out?
have bread.
It's
I
all
can
good.
do
It's
that.
all good.
But we all know I have my own.
We know that now.
No.
I thought you was doing nails.
I moved.
I thought you was getting slow money.
I moved. I got bread.
How many clients you got though?
I got bread,
How many
though.
clients you got
Back
though?
up.
How many clients you got though? You ain't getting no real money.
Back
You ain't
up.
getting no
You
real
a
money.
stripper spike.
Yeah, all right.
Don't
Yeah,
put
you
that
feeling
out there. You
yourself,
better get
feeling
up
yourself,
there.
yeah, sneaking around on some sleazy. You was, yeah, it's all good. It's cool. You failed the test. You took the test and you failed it. You can shake though. This is my nigga house. You can shake. You can shake though. You know what? I'ma shake. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Yo, I'm like so into it. I actually did forget. Why is she still standing there, girl? You can leave. She basically shitting on him, but she's still standing there engaging in this whole dumbass conversation back and forth. And he's so hurt. I see it in him. And that's why he just keep do. Now let me explain something. Men sometimes will get so emotional as a female because when they give, and I'm just saying of what I've seen in my experience of dealing with men, they give so much, it's not being reciprocated the way they thought it was. And it takes a lot for not even just men, for females to actually finally open up and give themselves to somebody and actually wholeheartedly and trust, and to be found out that everything that you thought was isn't. That's disloyal like a mug, and that hits and cuts different. You know what I mean? The way that cut make you never want to go back and try to love and trust nobody ever again. People gotta be careful on who you hurt and who you do, because I'm pretty sure she knew that he was a good one, and she just messed him up for the next one. Come on, man. You gotta be better. It's not even worth all that. But for real, y'all let me know. Do you think she was wrong for how she's reacting? Or you think he's wrong? I think he's entitled to act that way he's acting. And I think he held himself like a real young man. Because when she even pushed him and tried to get up at him, he didn't even put his hand up towards her. He just kept backing up and walked away. He ain't raised his hand to hit her. Because that would have been a punk pussy move. You understand me? But he did what he was supposed to do. I respect him.
All right.
See,
Yeah, all right.
walking off. Good man.
Make that money, yo. Make that money, yo.
No, Poppy make me mad as hell. Why you keep laughing?
Oh, weak ass.
And she's still in the house, guys. What's up?
Was there a reason like you didn't tell him that you were like?
I don't have to tell him anything. Is there a reason why I had to tell him this was going on?
I mean, you guys were dating though. You were in a relationship with him. Like you don't feel like you should have.
So you don't think anything that you did was like evil or conniving? You ain't tell your man that you were a dancer?
You don't feel like that's something you're supposed to discuss?
Are we married?
But there's a certain line of disrespect and respect. You could have at least just told him like, yeah, babe, I'm about to start dancing, getting some bread.
I mean,
But you felt more comfortable telling a stranger that you're a dancer instead of your man.
I don't owe him anything. Who is he's a stranger?
Right, that's what I'm saying. You don't owe him nothing. You owe your man the respect.
No, I don't have to tell what I did.
For a couple dollars?
I mean,
A couple dollars,
Facts.
that's all it takes.
it ain't my
$300,
relationship.
that's your price?
It is what it is. You can give me a hundred.
300. I give you a few hundred. I give you a few hundred. I give you a few hundred. That's your price?
You gave me more than a hundred.
That's your price though?
I never told y'all.
Why is she
Yeah,
still
we gotta
there?
get out of here.
Yeah.
I can go.
You can.
Yeah.
You brought me here. Don't forget that.
You're right.
You're gonna get yourself an Uber home.
And you can leave
Good?
too. You can leave.
Sorry.
I don't own a car, but I'll Uber to my car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you really just don't care? Like it's like whatever's to you?
Pretty wild, bro. She really don't care. She really don't give a
So can I answer like an honest question? Like why keep him around?
He wants to be around. I'm not keeping nobody around.
So why were you in it in the first place? Why were you in a relationship with him if you didn't care if he came or stayed or left?
Cause you bored. Cause you bored.
Honestly, in my
Because she's
opinion, I
still
think it's
standing there
especially
like,
just
"Shit,
tell
you
him
paid me
everything.
already. I'll occupy your time.
We were hoping you would pass, to be honest.
We wanted you
And
to.
so was he. He was hoping you would pass too.
Don't put your trust in me. You don't know me.
You are terrible.
I keep asking the same question I can't answer.
Yeah, you do that. We'll see you again. We'll come visit you at the
And so with that, Giselle makes her unapologetic exit.
Ghetto ass boy.
It's honestly crazy how Dre missed it, but we can't blame him. She's a traveling nail tech. She moved away. She has good cover.
We love dancers and all that, but again, it's different when you're doing that and you have a certain relationship with somebody else. Just don't disrespect your relationship.
Exactly. Yeah. Let me know in the comments what you think about that one. I'm glad we was able to jump back to and do one of those again. I ain't do one of those with y'all in a minute. Took it back from the beginning. Again, like, subscribe, Juanita Mecca Audio, like, subscribe, Unique Mecca Audio. Please let me know in the comments, loyalty or love? Or you think if you love somebody, you could be loyal? Or being loyal? Of course you could be love somebody. Let me know. Because I could be loyal and still not love a mug. I could love a mug and still not be loyal. That's my opinion. But you let me know in the comments what y'all think. We about to slide up out of here though. We out. Juanita Mecca Audio, Unique Mecca Audio. Like, subscribe, hit that bell, drop a purple heart for me. You already know what it is. We out of here.